Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608, and today I am playing StarMade. And we are back in the action, working on my little fighter-y thing that I kind of threw together in 15 minutes. Where are we? Actually, let's go up here. Why? Because reasons and stuff. I wanted the lighting from underneath so I could see a little better here. Alright. We're just going to continue to wedge this up a bit. Wait a minute, was that a computer? That was a computer. Don't get rid of computers. Let's see. Now, do I want to do something like that? No. Let's do something like this. Hey, that kind of works. And let's rip these out and replace them with those. Yeah. Now, what on earth is going on here? And something just fell on my desk and scared me. What is that? That is a kind of a weird angle. So let's get rid of the kind of weird angle. There we go. Alright. I don't know about this section right here. So we're going to leave this section right here for... No, we're not. We're going to do like that. Let's rip you out. Not out. Go and do like that. And let's rip out this glass I just shoved in here. Okay. That works-ish. And how about a corner here? Alright, you know, I should probably like talk or do something while I'm building. So, I did something I said I wasn't going to, but it was peer pressure. I was under bad influence. That makes it sound worse. Yeah, it was peer pressure. I took a look at Quickfire. Just a real brief look. I just kind of installed a secondary dev build for StarMade. As a second installation, I have Steam running this for my main build, and I've been using... I'd like to have a second install of it for dev building purposes. Dev building testing. So I booted it up in dev build and I loaded a ship, and it has some interesting features. Let's see, I want a metal bar. No, stop that. There we go. Let's take this down and like to the side. There we go. That help my light? Yeah, I think it will. Anyway, Quickfire. I was talking about Quickfire. I don't think it's a bad thing. In fact, I agree heartily with the project. If you're unfamiliar, the project Quickfire project is a community dev build, or community reconfigurations of the configs. Reconfigurations of the configs. Yeah, that sounds intelligent, JW. Why am I moving? Okay, I'm not moving anymore. Very good. Do I have like a grate here? No, I don't like that. But it's people in the community, longtime players and whatnot, people who know what they're doing, have gotten together and are trying to fix what they believe is wrong with the game by way of configs. And I think that is a noble endeavor. Let's see, I didn't like that. That's what you gotta do in StarMade. Try things and see if you like it or not. But I have some... It's gonna be interesting. Quickfire is. Some noticeable changes is there's no shield cooldown. That shields are always on recharge power. So that's interesting. Not bad, but it's interesting. It's going to give more thought to power. I'm trying to build and talk at the same time, and I'm doing neither very well. We're going to have to refit everything if the current iteration of quickfire is used, and it's not. It's going to change 300 times. How do you know it's going to change 300 times? Because it's a bunch of StarMade players doing it. You guys are fickle. Anyway, so don't worry about it quite yet. In fact, I wouldn't worry about it at all. Just know that change is coming, and I've liked what I've seen so far for the most part, although I have not tested it very thoroughly. Basically what I've seen is stabilizer distance is gone. So I think it's a good thing. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing or a good thing. After I said I think that's a good thing. The stabilizer distance didn't bother me as much in Power 2.0 as some of the other features, namely integrity. What's integrity? Oh, you must be new to the channel. Integrity is was an anti-cheating mechanism that backfired and made the game horrible. It didn't make it unplayable, it just made it less fun. What on earth am I going to do with all this nonsense? This stuff. Let's do this. There we go. It didn't make it unplayable, just didn't make it fun. I didn't mind the stabilization distance as much. It still limits, and many people said it, stabilization distance creates a preference for a long ship. And in fact, this is why I have this weird lump here, is because of stabilization distance. Well, actually, that large lump is because of reactor modules not fitting on the main body. But this weird lump is stabilization distance. I needed it away from my reactor enough so it would stabilize. And again, that was for anti-cheating stuff, basically. From best I can tell. Huh. Can't really see the plumes, the ice. I thought you could. Oh, or do you need a gap? I think you need a gap. Anyway. It got rid of the distance there. So it went the distance. It went for speed, I think. Weapons are more powerful, so you don't need as many modules, and they take more power, from best I understand. So it's going to be interesting, should it ever come to light. What do you mean, should it ever come to light? As I said before, this is StarMade, so who really, really knows what's going on? I don't really want that there. I don't know. Let's see. How about I do something like this? Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally not sure about that. Trying to talk and build at the same time and doing neither very well. Oh, this gray basic. I'm thinking, wow, this isn't dark, but it's not right. Let's see, there we go. Let's just clip these corners. Did I really want to clip that corner? Ooh, actually that sets that up nicely to be wedged. Almost like I designed it to be so. And you know full well I did not. Put a corner. Oh, I want a corner. There we go. Normally I don't use corners very often. I think that was a throwback to when I had to actually build with them. But quickfire, again, I have not played with it very much. I just know it's not in a state where I would really concern myself with it yet. Now, unlike Power 2.0, I jumped on that immediately. But we're going to give quickfire a little time to brew before I even get started even looking at it. Is that? Oh, that's Gray Standard. Okay. Don't really want to... Yeah, I want this line to be separated more. There we go, that's better. Okay. We're getting there. And do I want these to be wedges? I think so. This is basically a ship just to practice wedging, and you should do that. Just build a ship that's weird shaped and just practice wedging it. It doesn't have to be good, it doesn't have to be anything. Just practice making weird shapes. In fact, you might find some you like. Like this engine-y thing. I kind of like the spiky engine output. Now, it needs some refinement, but I kind of like the general aesthetic of the spiky engine. And trying out things like this and thinking, oh, this would look a whole lot better if it had metal bar on it. And there we go. That's better. And because of the way metal bar is, you can't really use symmetry mode on it. Because it just does not like symmetry mode. Same with consoles. And actually most LOD objects. Am I supposed to say LOD or am I actually supposed to pronounce that LOD? Most LOD objects don't like symmetry mode at the moment. And mushrooms spawn upside down. There we go. There. Actually, I like that a lot better. It gives it a more smoother, rounder, as opposed to the jagged cutoff. So, okay, I like that. Huh. I'm spending an awful lot of time on this ship. Yes, I am. But it makes me happy. Really need to do something better with the cockpit. Maybe like a docking thing right here. Yeah, probably a docking thing right here. So this will have to be reworked a bit. Like, seriously reworked a bit. There we go. Have to extend that out. There we go. So encapsulate this as part of the, as actual part of the, this is a bridge cockpit type deal. Well, I actually really shouldn't need that much space if it's a short range. Well, it's not really a short range fighter. It's just a kind of a surprise fighter. I guess it'd be alright if they were long range. Now, how do I want to do this? How about like this? So it comes in and one of these here. Alright, I think I kind of like that. It's just all over the place today, GW. Yeah, I know, it's just one of those days, you know. Oh, how did that work? Worked like that. Alright, there we go. Huh. Still not real sure about the engine. But I think it looks better. Although it almost looks like it should be pointing that way. The ship looks like it's been built backwards. I've had a few of that just kind of feel backwards. Let's see, let's pull something in. Oh, and I also fixed up my blueprints, so they're not all over the place. I took out a lot of those temporary ones. Wait a minute, what happened to my... Oh, that's what happened. When I did... Come on, where are you? I know you're in here somewhere. Oh, no, no, one the other way around. There we go. That wasn't right. There we go. Because that should have done bad things from this hand. But this probably should also have like a cloaking or stealth capability. Such is life. Alright, well, I think we're gonna call it for right now, or for today. I have been JW608. This has been StarMade. I'll take you cats later.